My mom died at age 72 after beating cancer. And she went through the radiation therapy and actually survived the brain cancer. And she was in the hospital. One of the things she liked to eat was peanut butter. She died from simply eating some peanut butter on toast. You know, what sense does that make? And it was just completely shocking to hear that. When I first heard about microbiologics, I thought that's awesome. You know, that we got people out there trying to make a difference. There are so many things that can be done better. And you have people here that's their career, that's their work.
We don't see Microbiologics brand when we go about our day, but Microbiologics is at work in the core of our lives every day. Microbiologics products help keep our hospitals free of staph infection. They help keep our food free of salmonella. They help keep our water free of certain waterborne germs. They help our shampoo and toothpaste be free of germs in the manufacturing of those products and cosmetics.
We take specific strains of bacteria, yeast, and fungi. We put them in an easy-to-use format, and they become very stable, and we ship them around the world. Why would somebody want to buy E. coli or a bug or any type of these bacteria? Well, the reason is they need them for quality control of their testing systems. They need to make sure that the testing they're doing is working. So they need a positive control, and so they use our organisms to make sure that their testing works.
Granite Equity became a partner with Bob Coburn in 2008. Bob is the founder, the creator, the entrepreneur, the builder of Microbiologics. We joined the board with him and helped to build the next generation board. And that board has now gone about expanding the management team for the next phase of the company's growth.
Yeah, why St. Cloud? You know, well, first of all, I think St. Cloud is an advantage. Certainly, when we decided we needed the room to expand here, we really wanted to stay within this neighborhood and build it as opposed to leave. And I think between the funding from the EDA and our own financing through Granite Equity, and also the help and support we got from the Initiative Foundation, allowed us to do the whole thing. We were able to clean up that whole block at once instead of doing it in pieces.
They fit into the fabric of this neighborhood, and their expansion revitalization program here, their ability to have more of a presence has helped the neighborhood as a whole. This is my neighborhood. I bought my house 20 years ago, so I've lived in this neighborhood almost most of the time that I've been in St. Cloud. And as our neighborhood grows and the businesses that grow within the neighborhood, there's that connection. We're connected, and they're a great corporate entity in our community because they're connected. They're rooted in the community.
We have very good access to quality employees, especially through St. Cloud State, St. John's, St. Ben's. We have a virtual river of talent that flows right past our doorstep.
When you really partner with businesses, you do so in a mutual exchange where the expertise of both partners is valued. And when you find a partner like Microbiologics that also understands that, great things happen. Really cutting-edge models that are worth paying attention to on a global scale.
45% of our revenue comes from outside the U.S. That's really important for us because that's where our growth is going to come over the next 10 years. And even more important because all those dollars that we earn outside the U.S., they come back here to Minnesota, back here to St. Cloud. And so that's very important for our local economy as well.
The wages for employees stay local. The interest for banks stays local. The professional services for advisory firms stays local. The vendor and supplier base stays more local. The United Way is engaged significantly with this company. And so there is a cumulative effect of all of those stakeholders.
We want our employees to not just feel like this is a place they come to work, but this is really a part of their life. If we're going to ask them to give us their passion, their best efforts, we've got to give them something back more than just a paycheck.
And I think the people who come every day and ask openly, how might we do this differently or better to solve problems for the world? As the strains of germs and bugs and viruses has and will continue to change in the future, there is a need and the company has an ability to innovate towards the changing world.